Alright, we back with another video. Um, I'm gonna get straight into it today. The reason I don't buy cars from Copart no more. This one I did buy from Copart. It's been now I bought this one like 3 weeks ago from Copart, and let me tell y'all guys something, man. For these people that are out here buying, you know, from Copart and because you see other people doing it. It's cool to get your feet wet or whatever, but I'm gonna tell you the reason why you don't buy from them or that auction. And believe me, you can buy from me if you want to, you know what I'm saying? But just make sure you do your research, which means go and look at the car before you bid on it, at least a week ahead of time, so you'll know. Now, for people that stay out of state, you can't go see these cars. You can send somebody to go see them, but you ain't got nobody in that state to go see them cars. Then pretty much you're gonna be shit out of luck, and keep your fingers crossed when that car come in, hoping it's what you see from the pictures. Now, this is a 2007 SRT8. You see it? It's got the motor, the seats and all has been sold. I seen all that. The seats been sold and a lot of parts been sold off this thing, and it didn't even have the cluster in it when I got it. So I did not go see this car. Usually I go see the cars, but I did not go see this car. The only thing I seen was the intake. So I figured, hell, it's got the SRT motor in it. But everybody that knows these Hemis, you can take the intake off a 6.1 liter and swap it into a 5.7. Okay, so you don't know what you're getting. Now, that's what I'm saying. So when I went and picked this car up, like I said, I seen the intake, and I'm thinking, yeah, it's an SRT8. Okay, now you see the spray paint on here, right? Now that all the Hemis, the big Hemis, their blocks are orange. What you see right there is rust, really. That's really just rust right there. So all in there is black. The whole block is black in there. So I'm gonna let you see something else. If you know, you know. You guys see anything wrong with this right here? And that's just to tell you, the motor size and all that, the gaps and this and that. So you see that, right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So for you guys, you car people that don't know, I'm gonna point it out to you, okay? What that say right there? 5.7. It don't say 6.1, does it? So which means the car is a SRT8 car, because when they run the VINs up by the windshield, it comes back. And that's all Copart do. They just run the VINs and they put whatever the VIN says the car's supposed to be. They don't look in the motor and say, oh, the motor's been swapped out, blah, blah, blah. They don't do that shit. They don't verify it. They just put what the VIN is and they sell it to you. Okay, so what this says is being a 5.7, that means this whole front end has been taken out, or it's been wrecked before. And let me show you another thing how you could tell the whole front end's been swapped off. The car, you can tell by looking, the car is black, okay? Now, if you look at that bolt right there, you see it's blue, all right? It's blue, okay? Right here, the bolts is blue. If you always want to see something took off, you can look at the bolts, and you can see scuff marks where they took them off or whatever. So this has been changed out. Somebody's probably been messing with the motor and spray painted it purple. It's purple and black. So somebody on spray painted the block purple and black. And I'm looking at the heads. The heads been spray painted purple too. I don't understand why they would do that. All right. Now, hold on a second. I'm gonna show you something. All right. You see my SRT. All right. You see the block is orange. The heads are like silver. Okay. Now that's how you know somebody's been messing around with that block over there, with that SRT8 that I got over there. Alright? So, I'm going to let you guys know something. When you're buying from Copart, go look at the vehicles to make sure they is what they say they are, because most of them are not. And another thing with Copart is they are allowing people, listen to me now, they are allowing people to buy these cars off their lot, taking them. After you bid on it, you win the bid, you take them, pull the motor out, and swap it with another motor that's not supposed to be in it, and they take them right back to Copart, and Copart sells that same vehicle that they already sold from auction, but now they're selling it to the bidder. Now they're selling it for the bidder after he done took the parts and swapped them out and put them back out there trying to get his money back when he done got the good parts off of it. Now Copart is allowing this, and that's why a lot of people is getting burnt. I I got burnt one time from Copart. I bought a 2002 2500. I didn't go look at the truck. The truck was um, in rough shape, but I bought it because it had the 6.0 in it. As soon as I got that truck back to the house, it had a 5.3 in it, and it had a 4L60 transmission. Now, everybody knows the 2500s has the L80 in it and the 6.0, and that's how I knew I got burnt. But when I found out, I called Copart myself a couple weeks later, and I asked them. I said, you know what? I'm gonna see if they will take this truck back if I took this motor out and put a V6 in it. And I called them and I said, could I relist one of my trucks that I bought from you guys? And they asked me a couple questions. I said, yeah, I bought it from you guys a couple of weeks ago, and it ain't what I want, so I want to see if I can bring it back up there. They told me I had to bring it back up there, fill a little paperwork out, and they would resell it, and they would get a profit off whatever the highest bid is. They didn't ask me if I swapped the motor out or nothing like that. They just want to run the VIN and gonna put whatever the VIN in. So you guys, again, please be very careful when you buy from Copart. Go look at these vehicles. But I would not buy another car from them, since they got the policy that the bids that you won, you can get the parts off of them and then go right back up there and let them sell it after you done put some non-working parts on there. So that will be the end of this video. If you guys have any questions, holler at me.